Jumbo package. Alabama coaches face the media after faceplant versus Florida State. Every Monday, the Alabama coaching staff hosts press conferences with the media while the players enjoy the day off. After a dark start to the season, local reporters press the coaches on tough questions, often focusing on team dynamics and questioning the decision to rotate so many players. This AL.com article captures the essence of all three pressers. Though the full videos are available below, Kane Wommack emphasized how timid the defense played, noting that the unit has struggled with mobile quarterbacks for 2 years. Ryan Grubb's press conference was particularly frustrating, as it felt like an endless repetition of his past Seattle press events. "We wanted to run the ball more, but the game just got away from us." Grubb's frustration echoed throughout the team. Kalen DeBoer, meanwhile, urged players to cut it loose and play with an edge, stressing that penalties carry serious consequences and that accountability must be taken seriously. DeBoer highlighted the importance of addressing penalties directly, saying, "There are a lot of consequences that go along, especially the foolish penalties." He stressed that the quarterback is protected and that players shouldn't live in grey areas. The coach also warned against listening to external noise, urging teams to play with an edge and do it with purpose. His message was clear: don't overthink the game. A key debate emerged when DeBoer discussed penalties. While players face punishment for dumb personal foul penalties, the question remains, will the team ever avoid penalties altogether? The answer, he admitted, is unclear, but his role as a high-paid coach suggests he's determined to find a solution. Injuries were also a focal point. Jaden Roberts was expected to return next week, while Jamarian Latham remained day-to-day with a lower body injury. Isaiah Horton was expected to be fully healthy by the end of the week, but Tim Keenan and Jam Miller were still sidelined. Ryan Williams suffered a concussion and was listed as day-to-day. Alabama's recent performance has been the talk of college football, with Nick Saban addressing the issue during his pre-game appearance. For me and many Bama fans, the disappointment is that Florida State dominated the line of scrimmage on both sides of the ball, Saban said, referencing the game against North Carolina. The good news is every team has the chance to improve from week 1 to week 2. Saban acknowledged the unpredictability of the first game, emphasizing that coaches can't always predict outcomes. An intriguing observation is how college football seems to mirror the NFL's structure. In the NFL, week 1 often features wild results that aren't indicative of the rest of the season. While this might be subjective, the game felt similar as Alabama rotated players to determine who fits the role. Despite a long season, this loss was easily recoverable in isolation. However, the team's losses to Michigan and Oklahoma last year, combined with this trend, paints a troubling picture for Alabama. The NFL's general managers, whose pay and influence grow with success, are often at the center of public debates. As college football's landscape shifts, so too should the role of GMs in public discourse. Morgan, who joined the staff in January 2024, plays a pivotal role in Alabama's recruiting efforts, both for high school players and transfer portal candidates. His 2026 class, ranked number 5 in 247 Sports rankings, highlights his impact. However, his 2025 transfer portal class underwhelmed, with only 3 of 10 players contributing significantly in the opener. Alabama added 12 transfer portal players this offseason, a group ranked number 21 by 247 Sports. 2 of those additions, Peter Knudsen, Weber State, and Jaden Hobson, South Alabama, were walk-ons, but Hobson left the team during fall camp. Of the remaining 10, only 3 played meaningful roles in the opener. Cam Dubry, Texas A&M, Isaiah Horton, Miami, and Blake Dowd, Colorado School of Mines. Mike Rodak's article offers a fresh perspective, noting that despite a strong recruiting class, Alabama's transfer portal group wasn't as stellar as expected. The biggest disappointment was the lack of defensive line reinforcements, with only Kelby Collins seeing limited action. This raises questions about the viability of relying solely on recruiting to stay competitive in college football. With 245 comments, the discussion continues, reflecting the complexity of the situation. Whether the trend of relying on recruiting is sustainable remains a topic of debate.